This is Toshi on the monthly time frame, and what I'm seeing is a potential cup and handle pattern that is on the edge of a decision point. What I'm talking about is this. Okay, this is the monthly time frame. There has been higher highs and higher lows on this monthly time frame here. And when you get higher highs and higher lows, you see a rounded bottom as we have here. However, Toshi does need to end the month above 0.000456. That was the last low. If we actually end below that, that will basically cut off this rounded bottom trajectory. Okay. Now, if Toshi actually ends up above this level here, then you're looking for a potential test back up to about 0.0012 one more time to validate a cup and handle pattern. Right now, it is not validated. There has been two tests back to about that 0.0012 level. I'm going to say this one was a successful test, even though it was very close. So I'm looking for another retest back to that level to validate a cup and handle pattern if this rounded bottom trajectory does not break. Okay, if this actually forms a cup and handle pattern here with the resistance at 0.0012, that is a bullish pattern that has a higher chance of breaking to the upside. I can come back here and update you guys at that time, but right now that is what's happening on the charts for Toshi. Now, I am not involved in Toshi right now, but if you guys do want to continue seeing any more of this coin, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll continue to bring updates on Toshi if enough of you guys want to see it. Let's go ahead and take a look into a smaller time frame here for Toshi. This is the weekly time frame where Toshi right now is below all your weekly moving averages. Your weekly 50 SMA is going to be your next resistance, one of the key resistances on this time frame at about 0.00055. Next up is going to be the weekly 21 SMA at about 0.00065. Okay, let's zoom in some more and see what else is happening with Toshi. Now, daily time frame, there is a falling wedge pattern that could be playing out right now. Falling wedges have a higher chance of breaking to the upside. Quite a bit of resistance along the way, including your daily moving averages on this time frame as well. But if Toshi manages to break out to the upside here, price targets, if it breaks out by this point, for example, price target would be about 0.00079. Now, something very important to be noting is that even though these technical analysis patterns have a higher chance of breaking in one direction, they still have a smaller chance of breaking to the other direction. We're all just talking about probabilities here. Nothing in this market is 100%. And these price targets are also estimates. There could be more, there could be less. Okay, I've seen both scenarios, a lot of which in these altcoins does depend on what happens with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin still has a risk of dumping further. And even though we have seen yesterday that some of these altcoins have bounced back quite a bit, those are the exceptions, okay? But we are seeing Bitcoin dominance going down right now. So could this last? That is also another metric to be keeping track of, because if Bitcoin dominance goes down, and that would tell me that the market could potentially be seeing that this is a more risk on market now, because they could be seeing that the Bitcoin bottom is coming to a very close. It's coming very close, okay? Which I talked about that in my longer, detailed Bitcoin video today. I will link you guys at the end of this video. I never trade altcoins without a clear understanding of Bitcoin. So this is basically what I'm seeing for Toshi. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of Toshi by dropping a like, comment, subscribe, or any other coins in this market. I'll pick a request to you for you guys on a daily basis, and I'll see you on the next one.